How's it going, boys? So today we're doing Spell Poke Burn, which oddly enough makes a little bit more sense than the name does. So 3 Anticipate, 2 Fae of Wishes, 4 League Guildmages, 3 Sweeping Flames, or Flame Sweep, but Sweeping Flames does seem a little bit not less bad of a name. 4 Slaying Fire, which is a good name, 4 Gift of Paradisio, 4 Chemist's Insights, 4 Wilderness Reclamations, 2 Ral's Storm Conduits, 4 Ral's Outbursts, 2 Chandra's Awakened Infernos, 2 Niv-Mizzets. And in the sideboard we have Elderspells, Bonds, blah 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 blah, you get the point. And we have 23 lands to be specific. Oh yes, seems a little bit strange, but well, honestly, the mon actually works out. Because on 2 we have only Anticipate and Fae of Wishes, and then on 3 we either clear the board or ramp up, and then everything magically just happens. At least that's the, well, fabled concept, as one might say. Anyway, let's just get right into it. And I have been thinking about Historic. How many counterspells exist currently in Historic? Because I have a strange, ominous feeling that there's a lot of them. I actually don't remember in the previous expansions how many counterspells there were. I actually don't think that many, because I don't remember playing counterspell decks a lot. This is honestly probably as well as it's gonna go, so there you have it. Amazing, 10 out of 10, top-notch stuff, boys. So how do we play it? Fabled Passage? Well, we have 3 lands, so technically that's kind of where we want to be at. 4 is obviously amazing, but yeah. So, League Guildmage, an interesting card. It can draw you a card, but it requires tapping. And it can copy whatever, but it requires tapping. Copy target instant or sorcery spell you control with converted mana cost effects. Reasonable? Well, at least it seems reasonable at first glance. It actually is kind of reasonable, and it's pretty easy to pull off, by the way. But that is kind of the main... blue land here. Well, wait. Oh, no, right. I was supposed to get a blue land. Seems, I don't know. Is it reasonable? Is it not reasonable? What the hell is that? Whenever that thing dies, it deals something damage. Okay. This is gonna be one of those... Well, actually, it can do his buff part. Huh. Wow. Never see these things. They're actually cool. And they're devils, which is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. But we do have a guild mage with zappy things. So I think it kind of... Oof. Oh, no. That is why we have Fire Slaying, which is one of the best art cards in the game. But yeah, so, it looks like for the time being, we're completely fine. Until the obvious point where, well, either we lose or we win. But until then, we're completely fine. Amazing, 10 out of 10. So, Fibble Bib Avatar, I know it's extremely hard and tiring for you to be a red deck. And, you know, kind of struggle with the fact that stuff needs to be done. Do I drop the green land just because? I think I dropped the green land just because. Okay, and now we're instantaneously killing this. We're not even waiting. You know, it doesn't matter if it's an instant cast speed. We're just establishing dominance right there, then and now. Or then. English hard. Not really, but it's fine. Okay. So, currently he probably can't... Man, I understand... He probably has this problem currently, where, you know, he like... Oh, that's a problem and a half. Wait. Huh? Well, honestly, I don't exactly expect much else from a red deck player, but, you know, minimum, you know, I don't even exactly know what to call it, but minimum something. Fae of Wishes is gonna be decent, because honestly, we don't have a, well, next turn play. And, honestly, by playing this land, everything is fucked up to get a Nivcon on turn 6 and make him cry. But yeah, this deck does a lot of things. Mainly it just pings a lot of 1 damage and then it kind of ends. Well, honestly, you do have Ral's Outbursts and Slayer Fire. So, you know, you have chances and whatnot. But, you know, still. But kind of still. Okay. I think I know why it's taking him forever to play. He's confused because on one hand, he didn't have the mana, but he does have a card, and if someone's playing a red deck and he doesn't attack face, then, you know, it just doesn't click for them. Oh, great. That's probably one of the worst things that could have potentially ever happened. 10 out of 10. Well, honestly, Niv-Kun does not care enough. Are you really gonna attack? Well, you are gonna. That makes sense. Hello? I am very confused. Well, not really. Now he finally does it. Okay. So, remember when I speak about Fae of Wishes, I call it a good card because it does one thing and it does one thing really good? And that one thing that Fae of Wishes does really good is being a juicy blocker. Since we can't gain life, we can only lose life at the current predicament, I'm, you know, just gonna make Fae of Wishes like this. Oh god, of course, enemy-kun. How could I have been so blind? Well, at the bare minimum, we're gonna be able to gain life. That's kind of a bonus, but honestly, currently, we don't exactly need to gain life. Hey, he even attacks with the devil. Man, this guy is just, you know, all around balls. Now, that's honestly fine, I think. Oh, now we have that as an option, which means we're definitely just attacking Tybalt. Oh yes, Tybalt. One of the most... I honestly should just make a Tybalt deck. That seems like, for some reason, the exact right solution to anything bad ever happening. I don't know why, but it does seem like it. Also, it does seem like we're dropping Niv-Kun and this guy's gonna GG out instantaneously. Well, props for him being a red deck player who doesn't concede after not winning by the 4th land drop, but hey, that's just life, I guess, to a degree. Life is pain, we all know it, it's true. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of things. You know what deals good with 1/1s? Niv-Mizzet. He's actually surprisingly amazing with dealing with 1/1s. You know, surprisingly, for whatever reason. Okay, can we mess up the land drops some magically? How? No, but it would be fine to actually, you know, get something else but a land drop. Okay, we're not gonna do anything, because pretty much anything he plays now essentially just wipes the board. Okay, so where was I about stuff? Oh yes, since we can't really talk freely about the situation of eldish woman of stature and, you know, all that good stuff and fun. Wait, what? Oh, because this thing's there. I thought that he somehow magically got 2 elementals. I almost panicked. Okay, so let's get rid of the... Are these the summons? I think these are the summons. Okay, pass. Do some blocks, do some mocks. And yeah, okay, so it's time to do tips. I actually had a tip prepared, but I completely forgot what I actually prepared in advance. Oh, right. It's the most, well, it's one of the most, but it's one of the most biggest things you can ever do, boys. So, if you're a man, not a ginormous wad of shark brains, if anyone understands what I'm saying, do I want to actually do this? I think I do. Okay, if you're not a bunch of shark brains, or I guess in singular, just a shark brain. Oh, we can actually do it like this, huh? It's fine. Okay, so if you're not a shark brain, still again references, boys, references, good stuff. You know, you need a firm handshake. It doesn't have to be exactly ginormously huge and strong, but it can't be one of those this disgusting, absolutely brutal limp hands. Do not ever do it. Anyone who does a limp hand with me, instantaneously, I do not even the slightest bit of shred of respect them. If you give me a limp handshake, I'm gonna not even say hello to you. You can just fuck right off. Jesus Christ. So, you know, firm handshakes, boys, firm handshakes. And also look into the eyes when, you know, you do the handshake. Looking at the hand is pretty shark brain tier. So there you have it. Best tips anyone could ever give you. And best tips anyone will probably ever also give you. Makes sense. Okay. So what are we doing? We're doubling up Slaying Fire, it seems like. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Yeah, we sacrificed that for the greater good. Honestly, can we still go out top on this situation? Probably we can. Okay, so... Oh, do we just sack everything? I do think we just sack all of this. It's useless for us currently. Okay, so there we have it. We did it, lads. We absolutely did it. And, you know, Niv-Mizzet still does Niv-Mizzet things. Okay, and as always, into the story. Into the story. Honestly, probably. Into the story is just, there's no reason to block. Well, not to attack. Into the story, by the way, boys, is by far the best thing you can get with Fae of Wishes. Chances are you're playing Wilderness Reclamation and everything, so that's great. But look at that, it's a Tybalt. No one cares. No one indeed cares. And ping goes the devil. Well, it's gonna deal 1 damage, but honestly, does anyone care? Okay, how much damage do we have here? 16, this draws 4 cards, aka we win. Seems pretty simple math to me. Finally didn't also miss lethal with a great time to be alive, boys. Oh yes. Okay, I understand. He probably can't figure out how 6 minus 1 is not like, I don't know, what's the number that I need to die on? Oh yes, he probably doesn't. Boom. And let's just see. Oh, 1 more rolls Outburst. God. It's good. It's so fun when this deck just works out. Because, you know, you're using Niv-Mizzet. You theoretically have so many things and shits and giggles and bops and bobbles that it's absolutely 100% amazing. You just combine Ral, Niv-Mizzet, and Chandra-chan, and, well, there you have it. Opportunity to succeed. Slow, painful, and we're gonna remake the deck with probably Chandra, Ral, and everything, but also a Trefari, but also had a bunch of counter spells. That does seem to be an extremely easy way to do things. Again, counter spells are actually... I'm surprised we don't see more people playing counter spells, honestly, because... let's just take a moment to look at the counter spells that you have. So, you have this counter spell, like, right here, Drown and Locked, which goes surprisingly well together with Thought Erasure. It's a... Drown and Locked is a late game skill and early game skill, because, well, if you're using it early game, the opponent only needs usually 1 creature in the graveyard for Drown and Lock to be effective. Then we have, let's see. It's a 3 cost. Then we have Abolish. Which gives 3 HP, which is... honestly, this is probably the best card in the game, because there's so little that can actually give you HP. Like, I have done decks where I just splash in white so I can use Abolish. Only because it gives HP, and that's how I win games. It is absolutely disgusting. And then we have the good old Sinister Sabotage, which surveils 1, which is also honestly an extremely strong effect. So essentially, you have 12 extremely good counter spell cards, and that's not counting things like Ionize, which is obviously the worst because, hey, but, you know, it's still there. It's still there. You can do such a... Well, also... Oh, yeah, I did not actually... I kind of forgot to mention this. But, yeah, you also have this thing. Can't find it. Where is it? Quench. You also have Quench, which is by far one of the most ugliest cards in the whole goddamn existence of the multiverse. But, hell, it's a good card. It's just ugly as hell. but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. But, you know, ugly is a perspective thing. For example, when I play a fantasy role-playing game, like World of Warcraft, which I don't actually role-play in, you know, I usually make female characters. Why? Because I don't want to look at the ass of some random dude I made for, you know, all the time that I'm playing this game. And this is gonna be surprisingly, amazingly greedy, but honestly, what did you expect from me? I'm gonna keep this hand. We're gonna start off with Fabled Passages, and we're not gonna proc it because we need a bigger chance to draw a land. Also, one of the things I actually noticed when playing this magnificent, not so magnificent game is that when you make a deck like this, I actually have noticed it previously, but you do tend for some reason to run into a lot of blue and red decks. Usually you don't run into that many of them. Also, I don't exactly know how the hell am I supposed to deal with that. Okay, at least now we know that we're cracking open green. Honestly, there was not exactly too many choices, green or whatnot. We do have a decent amount of AoE removal. Chandra, Fae of Wishes. That's really bad. And still no lands. 10 out of 10. The only good part about this situation is that Chemist's Insight is designed to be discarded and still be an effectively good and great card. But yeah, we're gonna probably lose because yeah, I'm just gonna concede this one real fast, real good. He has his 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. I have exactly... Let's see. They call nothing, it seems like. That seems like a good guess. Oh, by the way, that card he's using right there, we could potentially also include in this deck, because we are theoretically almost drawing things. But yeah, gonna probably put it into a different deck, because hey, why not? Reasons, right? Okay, so slowly but certainly, we're gonna ignore that the last game happened, because that's just beneficial to us to lie that it never happened. And now look at this, we have 3 mana at the start. Hooray! The game doesn't want us to lose instantly, it just wants to torture us a little bit more before we lose. Also, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna get red. Don't ask me why, because I don't know the answer. Well, the answer is this, adamant. We want to be really adamant about the things we do, and the things we love. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. 4 lands, again, literally enough to play almost literally everything in our deck. Oh god, the enemy couldn't just not have anything to play. That means we're tapping this land for life. Nice. That's actually perfect. Let's just say, good game. Oh, absolute dominance. Okay, so now we can easily proc Fabled Passage. And let's see what do we need. We need a blue land now, it seems like. Now we can draw Ralchan. And essentially just do this and scry for a 6th land. We kind of need a 6th. Yeah, Castle Vantress, why not? Sure. I'm just essentially making sure we have Niv-Mizzet colorings. Okay, great. Niv-Mizzet colors are achieved, lads. What are we gonna do now? Well, what we do every time. Use Ral completely unprovoked. Well, actually, I'm gonna use Chemister, even though it's kind of a waste. But this does show a little bit of what is in store. A lot of things to the... Good. That's exactly what I want. Second one is not exactly what I want, but good. I think we still drop Chandra most likely, unless he drops something that's really dreadful and deadly. Oh, that's not even close to dreadful and deadly. Jesus Christ, what is that? Oh! Did you just murderous rider my Ralchan? Oh, boys. Enemy Kun definitely did not do the right play there. But honestly, someone actually commented that The one thing that my decks have an advantage in, that no one exactly knows what to expect. Well, people who watch this channel obviously know what to expect. Wilderness Reclamation and Gift of Paradisio 200% lads. But still, they know what to expect. Okay, so now he has the dilemma. Okay, maybe he doesn't exactly have that much a dilemma in that action. But he needs to play stuff, and he knows he needs to play stuff. Is he gonna go face? Whoa! That's insane! He actually went face. Okay, in that case, we're doing this. Do we want Niv? Yeah, we want Niv-chan. Niv-chan, do your Niv-chan things. Poke, poke, poke. Poke them with your something, and it's gonna be amazing. Okay, so Niv-chan is dead. Essentially, oh god, what is this? Well, actually, I know what is this. I have seen it a multitude of times, and it's fine. Oh god, you know what? I can just ping your things to infinity now, but you know, that's absolutely fine because you probably don't care. I'm not gonna tap, by the way, there. Let's see, so we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it now like this because we're still casting a spell. And you know, I just want to prove a point at this more than anything. And yes, let's get the league girl. Because, you know, reasons, essentially. Okay, now that thing happens. Let's get whatever mana we can here. And let's do this now. Oh, yes. You know what that means, boys? That means that this guy just does stuff. God, when the deck works, it absolutely is lovely, not gonna lie, boys. It really is. It really is. The amount of poking and snoking you do is just wonderful. Ah. Well, enemy, what can I say? C'est la vie, my friend. Well, you're Chandra avatar, so that means technically we can never be friends. But that's fine. Okay. So, currently going pretty good. We got the poke engine happening. I really want Chandra's emblem to have a special animation effect. You know, it does, you know how it does the emblem? If you press resolve all, that a barrage of fireballs happens instantly, and he just surrenders. What a good sport. He probably understood with 8 HP and 0... Wait, well, he probably has ways to gain life, but kinda irrelevant. Boys, we're gonna be probably even making decks about life gain. Oh my god, I know what we're gonna be doing in Historic. We're gonna be making a life gain deck so goddamn humongous. Yes, that is exactly what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna force people into the submission by overflowing the integer number. And honestly, I have no fucking clue what's an integer number. I just watched a YouTube video like 30 minutes ago about overflowing the integer number on EVE Online economy made stuff happen. Okay, do we want to tap for life? No, we don't have a turn 3 play, so it's kind of pointless. Well, maybe this found us a turn 3 play and we completely botched it up, but hey, that's just life. And yes, this does count as a dual color thingamajig. Actually, pretty good synergy. I never thought about that one. Oh, look at that. This is one more concede, pretty obviously, huh? Boys. Boys. I love myself too much sometimes. Let's just say, a good game, enemy Kunu. And yes, we're not gonna, you know, be using that instantaneously this time just because, you know, reason. Okay, do that. Pass. Wait, if I press the pass button, do I get hit? Stop after... whatever, Flame Sweep, lads. Actually, that gives him a chance to potentially protect him, but that's fine. We still would have Ralsama next turn, so that would be still fine. Okay. And we're in a leading position in our field. Our field is stupidity. Actually, still relatively impressive that we're a lead position in. But hey, I'm trying my best, boys, and you know it. Oh, Wilderness Reclamation. Look at that. Oh, look at that. A Wilderness Reclamation in League Guildmage. Which means we can double up Ral's Outburst with this exact amount of mana. And we have 2 of them. And by the way, the easiest thing... Oh! You know what, Enemy Kun? I am not even gonna wait. I am not even gonna wait for the League Guildmage to do stuff. Oh, look at that, another Wilderness Reclamation. Would be really good to draw a land. That's not a land, but honestly, I am completely fine with it. Okay, do that. Why am I doing that? Because we finally found Castle goddamn Vantress. And we can't use it because reasons. Wow. Well, in that case, we're just using this instead, I guess. Let's see. A land. Yes. A land will do. A land will definitely do. And you know what? This is also better than having an anticipate. Honestly, some of you will say that that's a mistake because I needed to wait for Niv-Mizzet to happen, but we don't. Oh, look at that! That's actually almost cute. But wait, I don't care. Because everything is going according to the master plan. Oh yes, everything is going according to the master plan, boys. And feels pretty good. Actually, let's just press the resolve button a bunch of times and see what happens. I'm assuming nothing bad. Hey, he paid life. Okay, that's relatively bad. Oh, wait! Boys! Boys! Let's just press the resolve button right there. And now let's... Oh, we can't. Well, he's not gonna... Well, he may attack, but that would be relatively useless. Okay, my turn and stuff and whatnot. Great. Let's hit the face because... Let's drop this because we just can. Pop this. We'll do a thingamabloop. And now do a skimmamascoop. And let's see what are we getting. Gift of Paradiso. Pretty good. Pretty good. We are getting Ley Lines of Anticipation? No, Ley Lines of Anticipation are good here still. Okay. So, and now attack. Because the enemy... Oh, we can't because it needs to be tapped. No one cares. I repeat, no one cares. So we still do this. Niv-chan just does the Niv things, aka draws us a card and, you know, harasses the opponent. And now let's do a flame sweep on top, just so enemy couldn't understands what's happening. And yes, we did lose our Electromancer, Guildmage, something, but it's absolutely fine. Completely predicted. And Fire Slayer, good. Yeah, we kind of gooped on, and we kind of gooped the scoop on the League Guildmage, but it's, well, it's probably fine. Oh no! My Niv-chan! You're a horrible person, Enemy-kun. Well, honestly, it doesn't matter. Well, actually, it does matter, kinda a lot. Big things, big deals, boys. So drop this. Why not, right? Drop this, pay life, do this, do that, and now the coup de Gracie. 3 Wilderness Reclamations, a Gift of Paradiso. 1 more Gift of Paradiso. And I completely botched up the mana, but no one cares yet again. Okay. Still fine, still fine. Still sane exile, still sane exile. Great stuff. Drop that, do this, and you know, we still have a bunch of mana left. As always, I honestly should probably put some planeswalkers in the sideboard because again, we don't need half of the stuff I put into the sideboard because the sideboard is kinda, you know, I'm not saying it's 100% meant for one thing, but it's kinda 100% meant for one thing. And now let's just drop absolutely everything so Enemy-kun understands what's happening. Or what's about to happen. Oh yes! The next turn will be absolutely glorious. He should understand that there is no forgiveness. Okay, that's actually a problem. Boys, that's actually a problem. You see, the White Wanderer is absolutely waifu. We have not made... Oh, right, the Lord says she has scars on her body or something, so... Well... just proving a point, I guess, at this time, at this day and age. And also that was kind of a little bit bad, but it's absolutely fine. Okay, so we actually can do it. So let's do this. First, let's do this. Okay, great stuff, great stuff. Then let's do this. Pay Adamant, it's absolutely fine. Do that. And now let's do this. How much did we pay? 3? Yes, pay 3. And submit this. It will cost, by the way, still 4 mana. I don't exactly understand the base premises of this auto-tap feature, but it's like, you need to insert 3 and then pay above, which makes no sense, but I guess it does somewhere. So anyway, that's just happening. Yeah, that's pretty decent burst potential right there, boys. Yeah, definitely there. It's definitely there. When the deck works, it just works. But hey, Magic is a game about luck, and don't anyone ever tell you otherwise. And also, Magic is about fun, nothing else. Also, please like the video. I'm forgetting to sell out again, but hey, that's just life. Anyway, this is the deck. It's pretty decent. Obviously, if you get unlucky, you're gonna get completely Scrabble-dazzled. But on average, you don't exactly get completely Scrabble-dazzled. And seriously, I should probably get rid of Ley Lines of the Void and Bond of Flourishing. And now we can actually like put in, you know, reasonably decent cards, I guess. That would be the correct terminology here. Planeswalkers, essentially. Also, we could put this for funsies, but nah, let's not. Okay, where is Liliana? Here is... no, Chandra. Well, Chandra, Liliana, who cares? Both are base. So yeah, anyway. Well, obviously only the MILF Chandra, the Lily... you can't say Lily, demonetized, god damn it. Anyway, so this was Quizzer77. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my channel, check out the Discord, check out the Patreon, leave a like, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.